show that humorous fellow from Indiana, Herb Schreiner.
Hello. Well, I wanted to say that tonight's, I believe, the first day of the fall. It's fall season, and while we're getting back to the show, this is our third show now since I was off traveling this summer, and I want to kind of pay a little tribute tonight to our orchestra leader, Milton DeLugg, who a lot of you folks have been listening to his music for a long time, and so tonight I got Milt up with his accordion, and Milt is a terrific accordion player, by the way, so I want you to meet our orchestra leader. Milt, come on out with your accordion, would you? He's had it all pumped up full of air, special for tonight. So we're going to try to play, this is your own accordion. This is May, June, July. Oh, yes, it's yours now, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to play a little number here tonight. I got a harmonica that I'm going to play for you. It's a solo that I've been working on quite a while. And I got the harmonica here somewhere in my lining went out on my coat here. I had, in fact, the pocket is kind of shot. I took 2 sen-sens here the other day. Actually, I took 2 match heads for sen-sens. I thought I was taking sen-sens. Anyway, Milt, we're going to play something very classy here. It's an old-time song, and I'm all set now to go. So here we'll start her off. Nice for him to play like that, especially the way it pinches him, too, I'll tell you that. Well, now in just about a minute, we'll be back to play Two for the Money, and we've got a little brief special awards ceremony that I'd kind of like to have you see right now.
Herb, here are our first 2 contestants to play Two for the Money. First of all, Mr. Thomas Mbisi from New York City, and he's a bus driver, and Miss Mary Mattingly from Clarksville, Tennessee, and she teaches school in Peoria, Illinois.
Thanks, Ken. Thank you. How are you there? Hello. Before we start talking here, I want to give you your present of a Schaefer White Dot signature pen set. And you get a carton of wonderful old gold Filter Kings. And, in fact, you both get a set, so I'll just have you pass that to yourself.
Thank you very much.
And we want to find out a little bit about you here before we get going. Mr. Mbisi, you're a bus driver, is it right?
That's right, Herb. I drive a bus on Fifth Avenue.
Oh, you do?
If you remember, about a year ago, I nearly bumped you with my bus.
I must have
you
been...
were walking your dog.
You pretty near bumped me?
That's right.
I must have been too quick for you, huh? Probably, I just...
Well...
Where was this, anyway?
Well, I was going uptown on Fifth Avenue, and I was pulling into a stop, and you were crossing over with your dog.
Mm-hmm. Well, what were you going to do? You tried to get me with you tried to get me dog and all then, huh?
That's right, Herb.
Well, I imagine driving a bus is pretty tough work, isn't it?
Oh, it's real murder, Herb.
Well, the bus company must have a good lawyer then.
Oh, they sure do.
Well, I imagine you fellas kind of have a hard time driving a bus every day, kind of keeping your temperature, your tempers under control, or don't you try?
Well, we certainly do try, Herb, especially when a drunk gets on your bus and starts insulting your passengers. That gets me real mad.
Yeah, I bet it does that. What, do you kind of envy him where he has all them things to say that you'd like to say? Well, that's kind of an interesting job. I suppose a lot of funny things happen to you when you're driving, too. I mean, you get to see a lot of human nature driving a bus, don't you?
Sure do, Herb.
Well, I want to find out about your partner here. You got a very beautiful partner. We want to ask her a few questions, too. Miss Mary Mattingly, you're a school teacher, is that right?
Yes.
What grade do you teach?
First grade.
First grade, Do the kids give you much trouble there at school?
They behave pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
When the child misbehaves, I have a little thinking table where I make them sit.
I see. When you get a big table full of these little thinkers, don't they bother you a little bit sometimes?
They do bother me, but I always try to have one at a time.
Well, are you, this little visit in New York for you then, huh?
Yes, it's my first trip.
First trip, huh? How do you like it up here? You have a good time?
I like it just fine.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing here? What's your business?
I came up with my cousin.
Oh, you did?
And she was on your program last spring, Dorothy Paisani.
Dorothy Paisani. She the little girl from the southern...
Yes, from Tennessee.
Southern states there,
my
yeah?
My hometown, too.
Oh, yeah, I remember Dorothy Paisani. She was a girl who had that kind of cute voice. Everybody liked her very much. Do you remember her, Dr. Gross?
I do indeed.
Yeah. Is she here with you tonight in the crowd?
Yes, she's right down there.
Well, she was kind of a big hit here, if I remember correctly. I wonder if she'd come up just for a second so we could make sure it's her. Yeah. Glad to see you again. How are you?
Fine, fine.
You've been having... I'll just stand here while I talk to you for a second. We want them to play the game, but I just want to see, how have you been since you were on the show?
Oh, just fine.
You had Remember Dr. Rose?
I remember you all, too.
You mean me or Dr. Rose? You mean all of us?
Both of us.
Oh, both of us. We didn't get a chance to talk to you after the show. Have folks been, they've been asking you a lot of questions about since you were on the show?
Oh, yes. I've had letters from people that I don't even know, and phone calls, and it's really been wonderful. I got to feel like a celebrity.
That's great. But did you find something to do with the money that you won on the show? Did you?
Oh, yes. I didn't have
spend
any
it?
trouble. I bought a sewing machine, for sewing.
Oh, yeah.
And then I bought some clothes.
Oh, yeah. What, did you buy a whole new outfit and everything, or what?
I bought one woolen outfit. It's a two-piece dress, a top and a bottom.
That'd be 2 pieces, all right, wouldn't it, Doc? Right. Well, anything else? Did you get a fur coat or anything, or new shoes?
Well, I got this one dress. It's really cute. It's cotton and silk, and it has a real high neck and a real full skirt and long sleeves, and it has black braid around the neck and all the way down the sleeves. It's really cute. And then I bought my husband one suit.
You bought him a suit, too?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with like pants and a coat?
Yeah, both
I mean, it was top and bottom and
yeah,
regular
they
suit,
come
huh?
that way, I think.
Well, how long how long are you going to stay in town? Are you two just visiting together up here?
Well, we're just going to be here today and tomorrow,
You mean like the next 2 days then? You'll be
Yeah.
Well, I guess that your friend probably knows how to play the game from watching the show, and I expect that we might as well. You going to watch, or you want to make yourself comfortable off there and kind of get ready to holler answers to him or something?
I wish I could.
Nice to have you back, and we're going to go ahead with our game. Thanks for coming up, too. I hope you had a good time. That's very nice. Thanks for coming up. And now we better get going with this game. Dr. Gross is our professor, and he's a professor down at Rutgers University, too. And, in fact, he's a professor wherever he goes. It kind of sticks with him. And is that a dissenter down there, Doctor?
I don't know where you came from.
No, it's Milton DeLugg. No, Doctor is a regular professor, and he's down at Rutgers University, and he's up here tonight to go through our questions. And you got some nice questions ready, Doc?
Well, here's the first question, Herb, and it's worth $5 for every correct answer.
All right, here we go. And who'd like to start? You going to start?
I will.
All right, here's the first one for $5. When the bell sounds, name as many appliances as you can which are used in grooming the person, like a hairbrush. Ready?
Hairbrush.
Comb.
Eyebrow pencil.
Lipstick.
Toothbrush.
Brush and comb set.
You had 6 correct answers at $5 each, so in the next round, every correct answer will be worth $30.
Here we go. Here's the second one. When the bell sounds, name as many weapons as you can which are operated without the use of explosives, like a spear. It's weapons. Ready?
A spear.
Knife.
Dagger.
Pitchfork.
Saw.
Bolo knife.
Sword. Sword.
Bayonet.
Good.
You had 8 correct answers at $30 each, so in the final round, every correct answer will be worth $240.
That's great. You really got them going there. I think that pitchfork, I don't know, Well, we had probably some boys from Indiana arrived in the Army with pitchforks ready to go to work. $240 now for every answer, and most people handle coins every day. So when the bell sounds, the one who starts names something that is pictured on any United States coin. The other one must then name what is pictured on the opposite side of that coin and go through as many as you can.
I don't get that bit.
Well, all right, we'll try it again. Most people handle coins every day. So when the bell sounds, the one who starts names something that is pictured on any United States coin. The other one must then name what is pictured on the opposite side of that coin. Go through as many as you can, he says. All right. Ready?
Buffalo. Buffalo.
A man's head.
A wheat.
What?
Wheat.
Wheat.
I
I said wheat.
Wheat? Wheat. Little wheat straws.
On the side of a penny. Maybe I don't remember what a penny looks like.
All right, go ahead.
You got him going.
Man's head.
Who?
Lincoln.
That's it. All right. Keep going.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. The White House.
No, that is wrong. I'm afraid. The White House is not any American coin. You've got the torch on a torch with some leaves on the back of Mr. Roosevelt.
We had you going, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. I got...
All right, Ken, how much do we get?
You had 5 correct answers at $240, giving you a grand total in the scoreboard of $1,200. And now, Herb, remember last week we ran out of time before our last contestants had a chance to play the game. So we invited them back tonight. Here they are, the biggest twins in the world, Mr. Jack Levy and Mr. Leo Levy.
Fine, fine. How are you?
Fine to see you.
See you again. Well, you boys are going to get another Schaefer White Dot signature pen set. A carton of old gold Filter Kings there for you. And another carton there.
Thank you.
Another Schaefer pen set. You have a lot of fun with that. I guess you got a set last week, but I think you deserve another set for staying over. And did you stay over all right, or did you get on home?
No, we went home. We're more comfortable there. The beds are bigger.
I see. Well, couldn't you sleep in the beds here, or do you?
Well, we got twin beds at the hotel, but they were built for a different set of twins.
In fact, when we were babies, our cribs were bigger than those beds.
Really? Well, you know, I've had a lot of thinking to do this week. We got a set of twins. I was trying to get them down here to have you meet them, but they're. The idea is that when you was kids, you had pretty good-sized beds, and you've always used outsized things, I suppose.
Oh, yes. I can't remember when I weighed less than 100 pounds. It's long ago, I guess.
That's so. My goodness. Both of you?
Yeah.
Is that a fact? How did they get you home from the hospital? In a wheelbarrow or what?
No, I think we used the truck.
Well, when in the hotel beds, if you travel or something, how did you manage to sleep in the hotel beds if you ever have to? Do you put 2 of them together and sleep crossways, or
No,
what?
we get whatever we can in bed, and the rest just sticks out.
I hope it's your feet.
That'll be all right.
A lot of folks have asked me questions during the week about you fellas, and they really got a kick out of your good humor last week, by the way. I want to tell you that. You made a big hit. And they will often ask me what kind of car you drive. Are you able to use just an ordinary car? Or?
No, I can't get behind the wheel of an ordinary car, so we got a car from an undertaking parlor, and we took the rear seats out and just dragged the main seat back so we can drive it now. But the great difficulty with the whole deal is that every time you go past the cemetery, the car automatically turns in.
Did you buy a hearse or what? What'd you buy?
No, they're only going to get us boys in the hearse once.
Well, they won't get you all in at one time even then. I'll tell you that.
Right there, too. I guess we'll have to rehearse.
Did you have a lot of fun? Did you do any shopping while you were here?
Well, yes, we've been doing a little shopping. We went in the one shirt store, and the fellow asked us what size collar we took. So we told him 20, and he said the biggest he had was 17. So we said, gee, we're sorry, we didn't know we were in the voice department.
What size shoe do you wear, by the way?
14.
14. That's pretty good size. I'm about 11 shoe, but I'm surprised you don't get pneumonia with so much of your body on the ground. With a 14, that's pretty big.
Oh, no, it's a good thing it is on the ground.
Well, I hope you're going to have some fun tonight. Tonight you got plenty of time to play the game. We think you're liable to really clean up here because Dr. Gross is in a good humor. And you got some nice questions, Doctor?
Certainly, Herb. Here's the first question for $5 for every correct answer.
All right. Now, who feels the friskiest here?
Maybe you better start.
You gonna start? Okay. Well, now the first question says, when the bell sounds, name as many different things as you can which are used for seasoning food, like salt. Ready?
Salt.
Nutmeg.
Pepper.
Thyme.
Coriander.
Sage.
Parsley.
Broccoli.
Wait a minute now, just a minute. The way they eat, they use broccoli for seasoning.
Well,
We'll get him in the next round. What do you got now, Ken?
You had 7 correct answers at $5
Believe
each.
it, huh?
So in the next round, every correct answer will be worth $35.
All right, we'll get going here. We got $35 now. When the bell sounds, name as many different devices as you can which are used to keep clothing in place, like suspenders. Ready?
Suspenders.
Belt.
Garter.
Pin.
Horseshoe nail for suspenders. Stitches. Bashful buttons.
Good.
You had 7 correct answers at $35. So in the final round, every correct answer will be worth $245.
Make these complicated enough by the time he figures out what they are. Well, you got him, you know. Well, here's $245 now for every answer. When the bell sounds, name as many nations of the world as you can whose flags contain one or more stars, like New Zealand. Flags with one or more stars, like New Zealand, for instance. Ready?
New Zealand.
Russia.
United States.
Saudi Arabia.
Turkey.
What's this?
Saudi Arabia?
Oh, I'm afraid not. That's a good guess. You were way away somewhere there, didn't you?
Well, you could have fooled us, couldn't you? Okay, well, Ken, how much do we make?
You had 3 correct answers at $245, giving you a grand total on the scoreboard of $735.
Thank you very much. Well, that's fine, and just a moment now we'll be back to play some more 2 for the money. And now watch the lightweights versus the heavyweights with Schaefer's new ballpoint taking all the honors.
All right, Herb. Real charming contestants. Now, first of all, Miss Carol Ann Connor, who's an 85 from the University of Georgia, who is in the contest for Miss Universe, and Mr. Ansel Snow, who is a professional golfer.
How are you?
How are you, Herb?
How are you? Nice to see you. Glad to see you. We want to talk to you for a second, but first of all, you get a Schaefer White Dot signature pen set, and you get a carton of Filter King Old Golds apiece. You should enjoy them very much. And we're going to find out all about you, although we can see quite a bit about you. You're a very pretty girl, and Just like it says here, you was in the contest for Miss Universe?
Yes, that's right, Herb, I was.
That's wonderful. How did you come out in the contest?
The preliminaries for the Miss Universe, of course, is the Miss United States contest. And I placed 5th in the Miss United States contest.
You were 5th in the Miss United States. Well, you're lucky to have such a pretty partner on this game. I'll tell you that. You probably don't care how you come out on the game, do you?
Not too much. I have all the other particulars, Herb.
You have? You've been...
Oh, yeah.
Been watching here. Well, I'll tell you, that's 5th is very good, isn't it? In a contest like that, that's a pretty big competition.
Well, I think so, especially if you're bow-legged.
Well, I'm not, now that you ask, to tell you the truth. It's nice of you to think of it, but I'm really, you're not bow-legged, man.
Yes, I'm afraid I am.
Are you really?
When the judges told us to equal our weight on both feet and put your knees together, well, I couldn't.
That's so. Well, they probably were so busy whistling at you that they probably didn't notice whether you did it or not. But it was a lot of fun to be in the contest, and you're now really going. Are you going to go on with your you going to do modeling, or are you going to be actress?
I'm a student in college now. I'm just beginning my 2nd year.
Wonderful.
So I'm studying music, and I hope someday maybe I can go into that phase of.
Great. Well, you won't have any trouble. I tell you, the way you look, and we're anxious to have you make some money tonight. So we're not going to talk too much longer. You're going to sacrifice your
yes, sir.
Your own personal life here in the favor of this beautiful girl. So we're going to play the game, and we'll. One thing I just wanted to say that you were a golf pro, and I'm sorry we can't talk to you a little bit about it.
All right.
But we're going to go on here and see if we can make some money for you. Who would like to start out?
You better start first.
Me?
You want to start?
All right.
Okay. Well, this in this game here don't matter if a person's bow-legged or not. I'll tell you that. They really can. When the bell sounds, start naming states. Just be sure that each one you name begins with a different letter of the alphabet. Each state begins with a different letter of the alphabet. Ready?
Alabama.
Georgia.
Tennessee.
Florida.
South Carolina.
North Carolina.
Wisconsin.
California.
Dakota.
No.
What?
You got to have either South Dakota or North Dakota, and we've used both S and N, I'm afraid. So that's too bad. Dakota won't do it for the name of any given state.
He's got us, I'm afraid. Ken, how much did you get?
Sorry. How many? 8. You had 8 correct answers at $5 each, so in the next round, every correct answer will be worth $40.
Pretty good. Well, here's $40 now for every answer, and when the bell sounds, name as many tools or machines as you can that are used for digging in the ground, like a spade. Like a spade, tools. Ready?
Spade.
Hoe.
Shovel.
Pick.
Hoe. Rake.
Axe.
Drill.
Hoe handler. Hoe digger. Post hole digger.
all right. That's all right. Yeah, we'll take that.
You had 8 correct answers at $40 each, so in the final round, every correct answer will be worth $320.
I'll tell you, that's pretty good now. $320. When a bell sounds, name as many occupations or professions as you can which end in the letters ESS, like a seamstress. Occupations ending in ESS. Ready?
Seamstress.
Mistress.
Actress.
Actress?
Hypnotist.
What was it? What? No, hypnotist ends with I-S-T, not in ESS. That's too bad.
Well.
You've had your day.
All right, well, Ken, do we make some money or not?
You had 3 correct answers at $320, give you a grand total to the scoreboard of $960.
Thank you very much, and it looks like our time is about gone for tonight. I hope you had some fun, and we'll see you next week to play 2 for the money, and we'll be looking for you. Good night.
Travel arrangements for Two for the Money were made by Transworld Airlines. TWA now flies the finest, most luxurious airplane in the skies, the new Super G Constellation. Fly the finest. Fly TWA. Two for the Money is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Two for the Money has been chosen to be shown to our armed forces overseas. Tune in next week to Herb Schreiner in Two for the Money.